Chioma was a fine babe, a 28-year-old lady, chocolate skin that glowed like palm oil in the market sun. Her hips is shifted like generator wey dey start with one kick, and a smile that could confuse both pastor, playboy and even babalawo gen. However, there was just one tiny but mighty problem. She never get husband. Chioma would always tell her friend Linda, babe, see if I no carry man this year, I go carry microphone, the loudest one, and tell my village people, make una release me oh. At this point, she was no longer looking for Mr. Right, but any man with a steady job, working phone number, and a chickeny small fear of God is considered a candidate. Whether he drives Benz or keke napep, as long as he responds to babe, then he has potential. Chioma was just returning from work one day. The sky had changed color like it was very angry. All of a sudden, everywhere became dark, more like the night had borrowed some part of the afternoon. Big, thick, heavy clouds gathered in the sky like angry masquerades getting ready for a village festival. Then the rain started gradually. Chioma already by the bus stop, hoping and praying for a bus to come and rescue her. She was struggling with both her bag and her phone at the same time. Tony sighted her from afar. He moved closer. He flipped out an umbrella from his bag, opened it, and cheerfully looked at Chioma. You look like you're fighting the rain as if it stole your destiny. Chioma paused and then quickly looked away, forming had to get babe. The rain didn't steal anything. It's Lagos that's testing my faith. With a soft and steady voice, Tony offered his umbrella. Here, take it. My name is Tony. Chioma blinked. She looked to the right, and then looked to the left, and then shook her head. Hell no, I don't trust strangers with umbrellas. That was how Nollywood started in the first place. Tony smiled a little. For his mind, he said, one of those girls. Don't worry, I go catch you last last. Then he said softly, let's rewrite the script. I will work with you if you don't mind. That was the beginning of their relationship. They were very much in love. Their relationship could be described as perfect. That type that is boldly written in capital letter joined with italics. Most people on the street envied their relationship. They were always seen together, wearing same color of clothes. Tony would never visit his salon without his babe. Even to go watch a football match, Chioma must be by his side. On the part of Chioma, she was always quick to take selfies of every moment with a man, posting on social media. Sometimes she would caption it like, off the single market, taking, 3 is a crowd. They soon became the talk of the town, and everyone wishes they had a sweet relationship like theirs. One thing people are not aware of is Chioma was enduring a lot in that relationship, either because of her desperation to get a husband or because of fear of losing the one she has gotten. Exactly when their relationship became 2 years, Chioma and her roommate Linda were in their room discussing the ashwebi for their friend's wedding when Ifeoma queried, wait oh, I've been meaning to ask you, when is your bobo proposing? Because this your relationship don't pass NYSC. You don't enter pension. Chioma laughed out loud, then sighed. Don't mind that bobo jare. He said soon. Although his work is stressful, plus his mom has not really accepted me. Linda Cotton, his mom? That woman that looks at you like you borrowed the wrapper without asking. Chioma said with a little frown, don't mind that old woman. She said I'm too exposed and that I would drag her son like generator rope. Linda busted into laughter. Then drag him and marry abeg. You have done girlfriend, only you. Cook. You have nursed. You have even pastored. Do you want to add housemaid too? After how many years? I tire for you. 2 months later, Linda moved to Abuja because of her new job. Chioma could no longer afford the rent, so she resolved to moving in with Tony. She thought to herself, if I do, I will not only cut down my expenses, it would also extend my engagement with Tony. When she informed Tony of this arrangement, Tony assisted her to move all her belongings to his house. That was when the whole relationship took a new turn. One day, Chioma visited her proposed mother-in-law. Good evening, ma, she greeted with a mournful look. Tony said you were here, so I brought you some fruits. Mama Tony cleared her throat dramatically. Ha! Sickness dey body o, but no be physical sickness. You see that my son is a confused man. He doesn't know what he is doing. After 2 minutes, she added, Chioma, this thing you people are doing, is it love or imprisonment? Because I don't understand. Chioma was perplexed for a moment. Ma? She queried, more like she didn't understand the initial question. Mama Tony said without remorse, Chioma, you are too bold and too sharp for my son. Can't you see that the both of you are not compatible? Biko, my son needs peace, not pepper. Chioma wore a cold, forced smile. Ma, she said, we love each other. She quickly added, as if trying to convince Mama Tony. More so, I am his peace, not his pepper, ma. When their relationship turned 3, the bricks of the foundation were already weak and cracking, like London Bridge, joined with Kata Bridge in Lagos. As a result of sea finish, Mama Tony soon became the piper who dictates the tone in their relationship. On one Tuesday afternoon, Chioma was sitting on the bed, folding clothes and singing, when Tony rushed out angrily from his room. Chioma, Chioma, so you still dey talk to that your ex, abi? Do you think I won't find out? Chioma looked up with tired eyes. Tony, how many times are we going to have this conversation? I don't talk to him anymore. You're just being insecure again. Tony became mad. Really? Insecure? Ha! So now I look mad to you, Abby? Is that what you're saying? Are you gaslighting me in my own house? Chioma was very close to tears. Her eyes paused for a while. I am not, Tony. Look, I am very sure you know that I have given up friends, families, even myself. I've given up on everything just to be with you. What more do you want? My life? Her hair is now full of tears. Tony softens suddenly. His face dropped like Judas's remorse. He moved towards her, hugged her. Babe, I'm sorry. I just love you too much. Maybe too much. Come here. Let me kiss away your tears. They kissed. In minutes, they were lying on the bed. Tony got up suddenly, went to the drawer, and popped something in his mouth. Chioma looked suspiciously. Again with those pills. Why do we even need to do it 3 times a day? Tony, licking his lips like a baby who tasted honey for the first time. Babe, I just want to satisfy you well. You're my queen, or don't you enjoy it? Tony is a manipulative man, just like his mother. He always makes Chioma feel guilty whenever he wants to make a demand of her. Unfortunately for Chioma, she didn't see through him. She was too blinded by love, too desperate to be married. Chioma became silent. staring at the ceiling. 3 times is too much in one night. That is all I'm saying. She obviously was not enjoying it, but she just didn't want to upset him. After some days, Tony left for work. Chioma's phone rang. Hello, Chioma. Mama Tony's voice barked, filled with impatience. She didn't wait for a reply before continuing. Her words slicing through the speaker. Her tone was rough, like someone who chewed gravel for breakfast, with a touch of no-nonsense attitude. Chioma's heart skipped. She doesn't like it whenever Mama Tony called, because it always ends in sorrow. Hello ma, good morning ma. She tried to be polite. Without responding to her greeting, Mama Tony continued. Is what I'm hearing true? Tony said you were being disrespectful again. Tell me it's a lie. Chioma shocked in disbelief, her eyes almost popping out like boiled eggs. Disrespectful? He didn't even tell me we had an issue. Mama Tony interrupted. Shut up! Shut up your mouth there. I am his mother. I know when something is wrong with my son. Your eyes too tear for my liking. You cannot marry my son. I told you that severally. If you can't treat him like your king, then carry your bag and leave. Chioma tried to keep her cool. She replied, Okay ma, I am sorry ma. Later that day, when Tony got back from work, he moved towards Chioma, more like to peck her on her cheek. Babe, how far? As she was about to peck Chioma, she turned her face away. My babe, shift! She snapped. Her brows already raised, like someone ready for war. Her body stiffened, arms folded tightly across her chest, lips squeezed in that classic Nigerian I am not in the mood expression. She blinked. So you told your mom we fought, Abby? When did we fight? If there is anything, can't you just discuss it with me? Must you always involve your mother? Tony said defensively. I guess she knows me. I didn't say much, oh. Tony didn't feel any remorse for always reporting everything in his relationship to his mother. Chioma already very angry. You didn't say much, Abby. Sometimes I wonder if I am dating a man or a mommy's little boy. In order to spite him further, she added, Children's Day is in few weeks. Someone needs to take you to the stadium so that you can lead the match pass. Tony's face dropped, looking like a child that was caught stealing. Her words pierced his heart and soul. He didn't say anything else. He just went straight to his bedroom and locked the door. The following morning, a loud bang on the door jolted Chioma. She rushed to see who was there. Alas, it was Mama Tony, yelling and shouting, You this useless girl! I know my son cannot marry you. I cannot allow my son to marry an insolent, disrespectful girl like you. You will leave this house today. Chioma was confused because she knew she hadn't done anything wrong. When she finally found her voice, But ma, she said, Tony's mother didn't give her a single chance at explanation. She shouted, Mama, kill you dear! Mama, kill you dear! She quickly added, I know you don't have any respect for elders. It is obvious that you don't have people like me in your entire family. That's why you would interrupt me when I am still talking. This morning, you will leave this house. Useless girl. Mama Tony paced round the house like a trapped animal. She dragged out 2 trolley boxes belonging to Chioma. At this point, neighbors were already watching. Mama Iyabo, the one who always pretends to sweep while gossiping, whispered to another neighbor, Ha ha! Another woman don't enter eviction ministry. Hey, hey, hey! Chioma stood quietly. Her pride was bruised. Her head hung low. That moment, she wished the ground could open in two. swallow and rescue her. So, this is how it ends, she thought to herself. After how many years? 3 years of hope, 3 years of almost loved, almost married, almost happy. At this point, Tony tried to stop his mom. Mommy, it's okay now. Let her stay. Mama Tony yelled. No, enough is enough. She cannot come and kill my son. She must go today. Chioma couldn't hold back her tears. They dropped freely, like the rainfall between July and September. She pulled out her phone. She called a cab. I'll go to my sister's house, Sisego, she said. At least I still have one person to run to. She walked out of the house with her bags. Tony dropped on his knees, begging his mother, Mommy, please now, I still love her. Mama Tony folded her arms. You love who, senseless boy. I know say you no get sense, but I am here to help you think. Later that night, Chioma was on the couch at Sisi Ego's apartment, resting, her eyes sunken from too much cry. Sisi Ego brought her food. Eat, Chioma, you have cried enough. The boy no deserve you. What kind of love be that? Sisi Ego added, love is sweet though. Love is supposed to be very sweet. But no be when na only one person dey drink the honey. May your eyes open before your heart closes. If person mama love pass you, e better make you carry your slippers and run because e no dey ever end well. The following morning, Chioma stood by the window, staring at nothing, completely lost in thought. A ringing phone brought her back to reality. It was Tony. Chioma, abeg come back. Let's fix this. I know I have messed up. Let's resolve it. With trembling voice, Chioma replied, Okay, I'm coming. I've never stopped loving you. She couldn't even wait to tell Sisi Ego about her plans to return to Tony. She knew Sisi Ego would not buy the idea. In less than 1.5 hours, she already was in Tony's apartment with the same boxes she left with. They hugged. She looked around like a returning wife. This time, she had a plan to baby trap him. For good 6 months, she tried everything. Every month, a period felt like a disappointment letter. She knew something was not right. Then she went to the hospital. What she found out was mind-blowing. Chioma had fibroid. Her world went silent. When Tony returned from work, he met Chioma crying on the bed. Tony looked with suspicion on his face. Wetin happen to your eyes? Why are they swollen like person wey fight with soldier? Chioma said softly, I went for HSG today to check my chance of conceiving. Tony exploded. So you went to remove belle abi? Do I look like a mumu to you? You think I won't find out? Chioma pulls out paper. Here is the hospital receipt. Check the test now. Why will I remove belle? Tony grabbed the paper. He didn't even look at it. He shouted, na lie! You're just trying to cover up. Everybody must hear this. The whole neighborhood must hear. You are a cheat, a liar. You go carry belle for another man. For a moment, the air in the room felt tight, like NEPA just took light in her brain. Tony, this is wickedness. How can you reason like that? Tony shouted at the top of his voice. Oya, carry your bag. Come out from my house now. Olosho, tapping his mouth with his fingers. At this point, Chioma could not control her tears. She was looking like someone whose world had just scattered like a broken calabash. She sobbed, "Tony, please, don't do this. This is very embarrassing. Trust me, I am not lying." Her pleas fell on deaf ears. Tony insisted she must go. After so much pleas, she finally carried her bag again and left. Neighbors whispered as she struggled with her two boxes. Mama Yabo, who rushed outside when she heard Tony's loud voice, pretended to be sweeping and singing. She said to her neighbor, "This one na love abi na stupidity. This Chioma na goat o. She no get single sense." Chioma returned to Sisi Ego's house. She was very quiet, her hair unkempt. Sisi Ego entered with drink. She asked, "You no go eat and drink? Since you returned, you never talk more than 2 words." Chioma said weakly, "Sisi Ego, I can't move on. I love Tony. I feel like a dry well, empty, cracked, and forgotten." As a result of this, Chioma started praying. She started going to church, sometimes twice a day. She prayed and fasted, hoping that one day Tony would come back to his senses and call for reconciliation. After so long, in what seemed like answered prayers, Tony called. "Chioma," he said, "I am ready now. Come back. Let's make it work." He said with no apology, no regrets. Chioma gasped and dropped to her knees in gratitude. "Thank you, Lord Jesus. My prayers has been answered." As usual, without informing Sisi Ego, she packed her bag again. She packed her bag again. Immediately, she left for Tony's house. The decision she would soon regret for the rest of her life. In no time, they were laughing together again. Everything seemed normal, but beneath the surface, something secret was growing. Tony started keeping late nights like a watchman. Sometimes he doesn't even come back till the next morning. He started giving excuses like there was fuel scarcity. One of my guys dey depressed, I no fit leave am alone. His phone was always on silent, always face down. Sometimes he even has the audacity to be angry. And whenever he comes back home late, he go ask, "Why are you frowning now? Do you think it is easy out there? You don't know what I go through to be a man in this relationship." As in, Tony's gaslighting is premium. One late evening, they were both in bed, about to sleep, when Tony's sales girl stormed the house. With a spare key, no knocking, no greeting. Her eyes met with Chioma's. She rolled her eyes, gave her a bombastic side eye, followed with a loud hiss. Her action was louder than any shouting. Immediately, silence filled the room. Chioma stood up. "Tony, what is the meaning of all this? What's she doing here at this odd hour?" Tony interrupted. "Don't be like that now, babe. It's not what you think. Do I look like a fool to you? Tony? Why is she standing there with the keys in her hand and with that attitude? Are you sleeping with her?" Tony mocked. "She's just a girl now, babe. Young enough to be your sister. It's nothing serious. You are the one I love. That's why I came back for you in the first place." Chioma shook her head in disbelief. "Why do you keep doing this, Tony? I gave you everything. My life, my love, my body, my fidelity. Is this how you want to pay me back? Tony, why? She became very angry. She packed her bags with quiet dignity, her 2 boxes, and one small polythene bag for the remaining respect that she has left in the house. Tony tried to stop her. He begged. He even knelt down. But this time, his mind was made up. Like NEPA bill after due date. Outside, as usual, neighbors had started whispering, "Ha! Is she really leaving?" She even heard Mama Iyabo say, "Don't mind that stupid girl. She will soon return. Chioma will no get sense. She be goat." She didn't even care about what neighbor was saying. She knew she was done. Her parting speech to Tony was, "Look, Tony, I have done everything to make you mine. And in the process, I have lost myself trying to love you. At this point, I am going to find a version of myself." That night, she left and left for good. In her sleep, she saw her mother who told her, "My daughter, when love begins to taste like poison, it is time to drop the cup. Stop begging for space in a heart that treats you like tenant. Your pain may last a season, but your peace, na generational blessing." When she woke up that morning, she made up her mind never to return to Tony. She locked the door to her heart and threw the key into the sea. "This is a departure," she said, "from sorrow to strength, from rejection to rebirth." The moral of this story is no relationship or marriage should cost you your self-love, your peace, your dignity, and even your sanity. If you already lost yourself because of desperation, it is not too late to pick up your pieces. Take a bold step today. Break free. You may be bruised, but your future self will thank you for it. This is the end of my story. If you are here for the first time, please give me a thumbs up. Put your thoughts down in my comment section. Subscribe to my page. I really appreciate this. Thank you so much for staying to this period. See you in my next video. Bye.